everyone, this is Chawna with Chawna's Face Painting for Fun, and I wanted to share with you today my Craft & Go XL. Here, I purchased this last June, and I am super happy. I've messed with this, tweaked things, edited, added different things that I really like. I just wanted to show you how I set up my Craft & Go and see if this will help you. I'm going to be honest, when I purchased this and received it in the mail, I thought, oh my goodness, this thing is huge. And it really is. It is a complete paint station where you do not need an additional table. I do love the Artist & Go. It's smaller, more compact, easier to handle. I've seen wonderful reviews, but I decided that I would have been happier with the Craft & Go XL. So let me walk you through how I set this up. This is my second video. My first one was over 20 minutes, so I thought I'd edit it for you. And let's start over again. First off, let's start here. I'm left-handed, so everything is set up just for me. And I'm doing a scan here so you can see what this looks like. Let's walk up here and start left to right. I have here my sponges tied to the top handle of your Craft & Go XL. So for me, since I'm left-handed, I'm able to hook it up down here. I have one bag for my sponges and one to toss my dirty sponges in. It works well. And then when I pack up and leave for the end of the day, I throw my sanitizer in there, my light, and I think that's about, oh, my cups, my water cups. And then I'm ready to go. Let's start down here. Here's my glitters. I use all kinds of glitters. They start out looking like this, the small, medium-sized pots, but I don't need the whole container. I've taken these before and spilled the whole thing, and then that's just money wasted. So what I do is I purchase these little containers at Hobby Lobby. It was in a put little sticky magnet on it, and I fill them halfway. Aren't those stunning? Oh, that's one of my favorites I use. And I have multiple colors. I have blues, teals. I don't have them all out. I absolutely love incorporating glitters in my design. So there you go with those. Here's my trays. I purchased I think I purchased 3 sets of trays from Craft & Go. These are the plastic ones. And what I did is I cut them in half because I felt they were super heavy they would be heavy with all the paints filled, all the pots, and then lifting it. So I cut them in half and I filled them with, according to different combinations. So obviously I have my pinks, reds, my blues and purples and greens and yellows and oranges. I like this, the way it's set up. All these paints store underneath here. So when I pack everything up, I put a shower cap over these. And that's the other way. It's easy to store. And another tip is I labeled everything so I know exactly what colors are in each pot, so when I need to replace it, I know what to get. Let's go over here. Of course, your black, white, red, and blue. I use the metallics blue. I have 2 whites. One is for double dip in, and one is for crisp, clean white. And then we have our browns, golds, and grays, silvers. I like that a little separate. And with the Craft & Go XL, you have multiple bins. You have a bin here underneath, You have this bin here, and you have the additional bin. So this part here and the sides here are the extra parts you get when you order an XL. Obviously, the footprint's bigger, you have more table space, plus you have more lid space. So that's the difference between a regular Artist and Go, Craft and Go, and the XL. This right here, this spot right here, and along the sides. So that's the extra piece that you're getting. What I liked about this part is this, you can see, let's take this out. You can see underneath, that's what they look like. You're able to order these metal trays, and if you don't need them, don't, because you don't need the extra weight. I put a black towel in here, so when I need to clean a brush off and keep my brushes in neat order, that's where I keep my extras that I'm using. These are the brushes I use. Here's my 3-pot water system, works for me. Everyone has a personal preference, so here we go. My husband got me a Bluetooth speaker, love it. There's my fairy frosting, and I wanted to show you this cute little fan. I have to learn to point the camera where I'm actually working. So sometimes we all get hot. This is a portable fan, and you can see I just plugged it in, and it moves a lot of air, and this thing bends. So on those hot days, you just set this up and it just moves the air a little bit. Plus this part, I don't know if you're like me, I forget to charge my phone sometimes. This is a portable charger, and it does work. I used it, and it gave me 20% more on my phone. So it was worth the investment. Check it out. It's on QVC or HSN, portable fans, and it comes apart, and it just goes right in here. I pack it up, and I leave it in the bag when I pack it up and when I need it. Okay, let's come back. One of the main reasons I purchased the kit, and I think for a lot of artists, is being able to have a neat station when you paint. That was a big issue for me. So instead of having everything down here when you're painting and things get askew, I've been painting for almost 10 years, and sometimes my station at the end of the day at big events would be a mess. That was my biggest issue. It was messy. I hated it. And I wouldn't take a moment to clean my station. Now with this, it makes me consciously aware of my station, how clean it is, or if I need to put something away, because it has a home. If you have a place and it has a home and item, you know to put it back. It really helps. It keeps you organized. Here's my Lumières. I use them for stencils, blushes, whatever. My Q-tip container, my kabuki brush. Tip. Love this. For my stencils that are on a ring, you do not need to get a hook. These magnets from Craft and Go, you gotta order extra, and because you're gonna find multiple reasons. All I do for my stencils is it just snaps right on. For these are the stencils I use mostly. This one I use a lot. I just added a sticky magnet on the back. It just snaps up there. Super simple. Of course, our one strokes and our split cakes. That was my mirror. Have to have a portable light for your workstation. This one I got at Harbor Freight, moves around. I like it. So you can point it at exactly what you want. Of course, your zombie cake pot wheel and your death wheel. Gotta have those. I have soft powders if you need to do a beauty makeup, smoky eye kind of thing, or blush. I like to use those. Our brushes. I use the foam from Craft & Go. Works well for me. I just put tape in front of it. I have bling, but I want to do a shout out to Keisha Tanner at Fanciful Face Painting. I order my bling from her and it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me zoom in here, share it with you. Isn't that beautiful? She does beautiful work. She does a beautiful job, and I love to support local artists. She's in Utah. A few more stencils. Some of these are super delicate. I don't want them damaged, so I just store them on the wall. This is the other tray that lays down. This tray, this wall, is the one that lays on top of here. So when I set up, I just pull it up, use a clip, hold it in place, and add a few things. A lot of this stuff is super quick to set up. I have a laminate of my flyer. I just stick it up here with a magnet. It sits there. I like it because parents come up and just take a picture of my flyer. That I don't have to pass it out and they don't have to ask me for it. Here's my word board. Shout out to Jackie Johnson at All About the Face. She helped me design some for me, and you definitely could touch base with her and see how she can help you out. I love the word board design. That's all I've ever done. Never done picture. And then here's the other pocket, clear pocket bag I use to hold my flyers for parents to grab. My disclaimer: no sick kids, no babies, no crying babies. Let me put it that way. There's my mirror that fell down. I usually have it leaned up against my chair. One more little thing I want to touch on is signage. I think signage is a big, important investment in your business. These are laminated word boards that I have in case I did not get my other word board typed up, because I try to design it to the specific event I'm attending. And then here's a plain laminate board, and I like to put these up when I'm at a birthday party, and I have multiples of these. And this one is liquid chalk, so you can see it wipes off really easy, but I like the vibrancy of the colors compared to the dry erase markers. So I use these blank ones for something I want to write down and get a message. Pricing, happy birthday, compliments of the company I'm painting for, free face painting, or whatever I want to say. So I use the liquid chalk markers. Works well. They're messy, but they work well. So, and these are laminate tip. Quick tip on these. I printed it on regular size paper, but laminated it on legal size laminate sheets. So I'm able to put holes in so I can zip tie it to whatever I need to. And I did it on the bottom also, because if you zip tie it at the top, you want to zip tie it at the bottom because it will blow away. So protect your signage, super important. I may do a video on my signage and how much I've invested time, and it really makes a difference at your event. I hope you found this information helpful. I hope you like, the setup. It works for me. And definitely, if you have any questions, you know, or comments, please make a comment. And if you like it, like my page, Chawna's Face Painting for Fun. And thank you again for watching my video.